Lumi is here to crush me. One thing that happens quite often here inside the Brawl Stars community is individuals end up pushing new brawlers as fast as possible whenever they're released to significant trophy milestones, whether that be being first place on the leaderboard, 1,000 trophies, 1,500, to see if they're actually good. Now, one thing that's been a while since we've done it, but something that I definitely was always incredibly passionate about was level 1 grinds. And what better way to tell if a brawler is good than to push them when they are at their weakest, power level 1, which is exactly what we're going to be doing today. You see, one thing that I've always taken away from power level 1 grinds is they need to have some sort of gimmick, something about their base character that can carry them, not necessarily their star powers, gadgets, or abilities. Getting Lumi, baby. If a base character is good just from their own gimmicks, their own things, I think inherently they are a good brawler. So we're gonna try to see if Lumi is that, and if you guys want to rush and get her when she is available. So let's get to grinding. I know the first couple games are gonna be up against bots, but I do want to get a better feel for her abilities, right? Seeing that we only got basic attack and super to utilize in a game where there are now 3 separate abilities, star powers, gadgets, as well as hypercharges. And in this day and age, gadgets are better than ever, being able to get infinite numbers of them. And I have been seeing a lot of pro players out there recently discuss how hypercharges are making this game a little bit more crazier than they thought or have hoped, especially pro players when it comes to esports related things. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe just the base characteristics of Lumi might be enough here, so we'll try our best. All right. I got a feeling she is going to take quite a bit of getting used to, unfortunately, but it looks like our bot is popping off on the very first game. We really don't have to do too much, you know, even if you power level 1 juiced up by 11 power cubes, I think that's decent, you know. You can roll with that. I think Lumi should have a good amount of potential to be able to push at power level 1, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to work out. But the basic attack is really goofy. It's really funky. I got carried there. It's going to take a few games to get her down, but I think we might be able to do something with this. Let's grind and check in a little bit later on my thoughts once we get comfortable with her and get closer to 1,000 trophies, which is where I hope to be at the end of this grind. All right, checking back in sometime later, and we are 1 game away from 500, a milestone that was much more significant back in the day, I would say. But this entire time I've just been doing solo showdown. I think it's the best way to get it. It's easy trophies. You can play somewhat passive, get maybe not as fast as 3v3s, but it's more consistent, right? Until we get a good team comp, that's when we'll switch over to 3v3s and we'll see if we can do it. But so far I've noticed she feels really good, dude. The consistent damage, even though we're doing like really minuscule amounts, is really nice. Plus the rooting effect of her super is fantastic. Definitely not as good as like most stuns, stuff like that, like a Frank or something, just because the enemy teammate can shoot through it. So for power level 1, it's still not that great, right? I get one-tapped by so many brawlers in this game, but it's still really good, right? She's got good long range, somewhat of a tank counter. People I feel like aren't used to the pullback effect yet, and it's got a little bit of a nice higher skill cap feel to it, which I'm driving with so far. Well, we got a super this time around, no power cubes, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. All you really do as a power level 1 is just keep people at arm's length. Just try to avoid them at all costs and be annoying. Oh, it would have been sick if we would have rooted that Sam. Yeah, see that? Dead in 1 hit. You literally can't get hit by anything with a power level 1. But there you have it. 500 trophies in the books, baby. And we'll check back in once we get a little bit more in trophies. And hopefully around that time, we'll be ready to go into 3v3s. Checking in once again. This is a very cathartic milestone for me and just shows how times have changed inside of Brawl Stars back in the day. With the Road to Green Iron Man Challenge account, where I had to push 750 trophies on power level 1s, was far in a big way a lot more difficult. It would take me like some grinds like 18 hours just to get 1 done, and this has been like very casual, still in Showdown, chilling. I will admit it's been a lot harder to keep the win streaks up here just because a random egger can jump on you, a kit, something like that. Literally, if anyone notices that I have 3,000 HP and they start running at me from the spawn, they can kill me. If this BB turns to me, runs at me, she will beat me. But I don't think a lot of people look at health as for your power level and stuff like that. So again, as a power level 1 in Showdown, just gotta play passive, a little bit of bush camping here and there. If people get too close, try to pinch as best as possible when stuff like this happens. You're not gonna do much damage, but you can force them around, you know, like just kind of keep them at an arm's length, because she does have pretty like decent range, just no damage as power level 1. Make sure people don't come within your range or their range, right? And now I am the one who's getting pinched. Feels bad, man. I should have saw that coming. But you were only losing 1 trophy, bro. Showdown is so free now at 750 trophies. But also, a little bit of teaming seeping through the cracks. It's the only thing that I always generally didn't like about Showdown is the fact that even in like a power level 1 grind and you're paying like super passive and not teaming and whatnot, you'll always get to a point where there's going to be teaming, right, involved, which is never a good thing. Now, since this Edgar is coming at us, we're going to go in these bushes. This has kind of been my MO. If I'm getting a bad start or a jump on things, I will go in these bushes, wait till things die down. Looks like someone else is in here, maybe. Maybe we can help pinch here. Can we kill the spike possibly? All right, probably shouldn't have shot there. But wait, Edgar, he's gonna bail us out. Jump on that spike. Kill that spike before the poison comes in. Does he know I'm here? Jump on him, dude. I don't got much time left. Do not be noticed, Ray. You can do this. Be calm. Be calm. No, he saw me. Go for that spike, bro. Go for the spike. Go for the spike. Okay, we damaged him a little bit, which is good news. All right, nice. Okay, 4th place. I think that's good. You see what Showdown is for power level 1? You just got to survive at all costs. Try not to get people's attention. Do your thing. Chill. But now that we got 4th place, this is the point where milestones start to rack up and you can actually gain quite a bit of trophies, right? Okay. Can we stun? Yo, little fun fact. I will never take 1st place again. I ended up stopping on a solo Showdown win amount that is like really satisfying, and I don't want to win again to change it. But we got 750 trophies, a really, really cool milestone. And like I said before, a cathartic one, but the solo Showdown trophies is elite. For all of you boomers out there, people my age, elite. Is that even a thing nowadays? 1337? I don't know. Boomerang coming out to play. But we're just going to keep grinding Showdown, go as high as we possibly can here until we are needed to switch to a 3v3 and we actually get some help. Boy, have I forgot how hard a power level 1 grind is. You feel so freaking useless. But we are here 1 game away from 900 trophies. Literally my MO, my name of the game in Brawl Ball. Have 2 phenomenal teammates here, so definitely getting carried a little bit, but it's just I cannot die and I have to land solid stuns. But I do have to say, the fact that we can kind of hang in there at power level 1 because we have some of these mechanics, the pullback mechanic, chip damage be annoying, the stun, she's not bad. I'm really enjoying the push so far, and I'm surprised how good she actually is. But time to lock in. Gotta focus up here. Okay, I really like the right lane just to get some poke damage because really the only thing mechanically that we have working for us is our super. So as many supers as we can get, the better. So let's make sure we land these shots, keep people damaged. Okay, just trying to keep this Primo not at full HP. All right, let's see if we can't get a solid stun, or they'll just end up scoring. All right, let's get this 900 in the books. This is going to be really, really big for the mental. And then we just have 1,000 more to go. All right, stun him. The only thing about the stun that feels so bizarre and it's hard to get used to, once you land a stun, like intrinsically, you feel like going in, you know, trying to secure a kill. But boy, is it weird having someone being able to still shoot, you know? All right, this looks like a score. Let's see if we can't get some super off it though. All right, one more. Let's focus up. All right, getting some good damage there. All right, good stun. Kick the ball up. Very nice. Okay. You see, that's literally all we can do. If we show our face up there, we're going to die instantly, but all we can do is poke, try to keep them damaged, and get good stuns. That makes somewhat of a difference. But there we go. Stats that I've been used to. Not doing much, but trying to be clutch when I can. But there it is. 900 trophies. 100 to go. Let's get this 1K in the books. It's been a really fun push. All right, y'all, we made it. 1 game away. It's been a crazy, crazy grind, but not gonna lie, I enjoy it. It's nice to get back to the roots and play Brawl Stars in a way that's like way different, you know? You have to be like really chip damage based, you know? Try not to die. You have only 3,000 HP. Everything kills you in 1 hit. So let's dial in. I don't want to lose here, so let's focus up and play as best we can as a power level 1. Just gonna try to get this chip damage going, just like so. Good, good, good. What I like to do is shoot off a first attack, and then I use the second one to draw it in like immediately to get that guaranteed double hit damage, you know? You see that? 2 bullets from Colt, I'm below half HP. That's why I'm hugging this wall over here, like at all times. I like don't even like to go up if I know there's more than 2 people alive or some people alive, you know? Okay. Nice. Let's focus up. I'm literally just trying to stay alive, get charged, chip, be annoying. That's all I can do. All right, let's go like this. Both of them. Wait a minute. Let's get us done. Yep, nope, Colt kills me that easily. It's so depressing, dude. But again, it's such a challenge and it's kind of fun if you ask me. You just feel so feeble. It's like such a different way to play the game. Okay, you get a appreciation for power levels and abilities. Look at that, I'm gone. Erased in a blink of an eye. All right, 1-0. Come on, guys, let's play some defense. I'm spawning in. Let's clear it. On this map, it's good to clear over the like the bar thing. Can we get a kill? No. Good stun, good stun, good stun. Okay, that might have helped. Yes. It's literally all we can do is just hope for like a somewhat of a difference maker in one super. Other than that, we are useless. Look at the damage output compared to me. Oh, we did get more DPS than the Edgar. I'll take that. But there you have it. Thanks to everyone who helped with the push. Absolute legends out there. The major takeaway is whenever it comes to power level 1 grind, my biggest mindset or my intuition behind it, if you're not like an absolute pro player, is you need to have a certain gimmick, something that can carry you, like a dynamite, just over walls, you're safe, right? Anything. And I feel like Lumi has that. And I think she has this really fun high skill cap mechanic to her. I think it's really well worth getting this character. She is so much fun. But we did it. Let's go. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios. Take care.